Welcome everybody. We have another strength workout to get after today, and we have a brand new protocol that I'm so excited to take you through. If it's your first time, my name is Bree. If it's not your first time, hello to all the regulars that come in. Hi A. Logan, hi Sharon, ready to go. Okay guys, here's what we got today. Now notice I do have my bench out, and I also have my dumbbells, and these are my 552 Select Tech dumbbells. So we're gonna get after a back and triceps drop set workout today. Go ahead and take your arms out to the side and start to give me some arm circles while I explain what our protocol is gonna be. So let's start first with rep range. Hi, drone dogs. Let's get it done. Let's start first with rep range. So today I want you to go with a little bit of a lower rep range. So we're gonna drop it. Go ahead and take your shoulder rolls and go backwards. We're gonna drop it and go between 10 and 12 reps. Now I'm gonna be watching the clock to keep us on pace, and we're gonna place 2 sets back to back, and we're gonna do a drop set style workout. So both exercises back to back. Go ahead and take your arms nice and big and inhale up. Exhale. Both exercises back to back are going to target the same muscle group, and we'll have a little transition time where you can drop your weight. 2 more deep breaths, and I'm also opening up through your shoulders. So the goal is that you do 2 sets back to back, same muscle group, and you have the opportunity to drop set it. Good. Go ahead and come into a plank position. You can do this on the floor or on your bench. Check it out. We're going to do 2 rows and a close grip tricep push-up. Good, I'm watching that clock. We're gonna go full 45 seconds right here, and you can also do this on the floor. So back and triceps is our targeted muscle groups today, and I want you to pick a weight that feels challenging but successful with range of motion and form by the time you get through 10 to 12 reps. If you've been working out with me for a while, you probably have a good idea of what that's gonna be. Keep going. I'm just saying, oh, hello, Joseph. Good morning to you too. Good, drop it down. So we're hitting a little bit of our lats here and then warming up those triceps. Great job. Give me about 10 more seconds. And for our tricep sets, we're actually going to be dropping down to body weight. Good. You're going to see more tricep push-ups today, that's for sure. All right, you guys. From there, go ahead and take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, and I just want you to roll your shoulders back. We're also going to open up through our chest. Nice job. All right, just a few more warm-up moves. However, I always want you to take more time to warm up if you need it. And I have a bunch of 10-minute quick mobility warm-ups that you can always slide in before our time together. So definitely do that. Take your arms out to the side, twist side to side. Good. And just like most of my workouts, you can stack them together. So you might even start off with a little cardio and then meet us for a workout. All right, last time, open and close that chest. Alternate what arm comes on top each time, and just reach out long through your fingertips. Okay, first exercise, we are gonna pair 2-arm scoop rows with a bench overhead pull. Now you can also do your overhead pull on the floor as well. You don't necessarily need a bench, but it is an option. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to get your weight selection ready to go. So we're gonna do a 2-arm scoop row, and I'll give you a little bit of a preview of what that looks like. Neutral grip, so my palms are gonna face my body. We start in 15 seconds. You're gonna come all the way up, squeeze your back. It's a little bit more of an exaggerated scoop, and that's gonna really activate those lats. Good, okay, are you ready? 10 to 12 reps is the goal. Bend those knees, and here we go. Exhale, and release. And if you can, give me that little pause at the top. And that way you can really harness that mind-muscle connection. And this is, if you've been following month over month our strength workouts, the protocol changes that we're gonna do with our drop set strength is gonna be excellent coming off our tempo strength. Good, and you see me always glance up and look at that time. You keep your gaze down. You got less than 10 seconds. And there's a 20-second transition where you can drop the weight. There you go, transition now. Or simply take your time coming to your position. So I'm gonna drop my weight down to 1 dumbbell, coming into my supine position, bench or floor, overhead pull, starting in 5 seconds. Get ready, get set, and begin. So take your time. These are gonna be more geared towards 10 to 12 reps, so a little bit on the lower end, still not low reps, but you can afford to go a little bit heavier, and I want you to then, in that case, really control the movement even more. Great job, team. Keep going. We are almost there. Really feel those lats squeeze, and this is our first drop set circuit where you're starting to really feel the power of placing those back to back, and we drop the weight by going from 2 dumbbells to 1. All right, go ahead and break here, and we're gonna do a tricep set next. So you have 20 seconds to transition your weight, and we're gonna do tricep kickbacks for our first exercise. Now we're doing this same time together, so if for some reason we need a little bit more time, that's okay. However, 20 seconds, as you can see, should be perfect. Here we go, tricep kickbacks. Both arms, same time. Also, no stress. These workouts are fun. If for some reason you miss the first rep, that's okay. The next time you do the workout, you will be really familiar with what weight you're grabbing. Your transitions will get tighter the more that we do train together, because I like to pack it in. Good, keep going, team. You got 10 more seconds. Time-wise, just so you guys know, I'm on a 40-20, so 40 seconds to get those 10 to 12 reps. And transition with me here. You don't need any weight for this second set. If you're using your Select Tech as well, I do recommend you put them in just so they're ready, because we're gonna go to that back set again. We're gonna do tricep push-ups, bench or floor. And I like to have my narrow end of my bench here so I can keep my hands close. And here we go, tricep push-ups. So you're coming down and then pressing up. Now, what would be the benefit of using a bench over going to the floor? It's a little bit harder when you're on the floor for sure. This one gives you a little bit more of an elevated angle. Second set, I will show you what that looks like. But bench or floor, lower the body. Notice I am actively bringing my body up and over, so I'm trying to draw that 90-degree angle with my elbows. Hugging my body, keeping my core tight, pressing up. Keep your gaze down, tuck your chin, all that fun stuff, and break. Okay, we already know where we're going. We're gonna repeat that whole circuit again. So go ahead and put that weight back on for your scoop, neutral scoop rows. Meet me on top. And how's that transition time? You should always have about 5 seconds to spare. All right, you guys, scoop row, second set. Here we go, exhale. Bring it down. Okay, I am constantly reminding you guys about tucking your chin and keeping the core tight, and today's no different. You're probably thinking, ooh, what's she gonna say today? Those are the cues. Core tight, tuck your chin, keep your spine long. Also, here's one that you might have missed a little bit as you're going through these. You wanna feel your glutes. You're in that bent over row position. Also, try not to really force the pop of the chest as you come up, which might have you let go of the core. Good, transition with me. One arm overhead. And I'll explain more on why you wanna really keep focused on that. Same rules apply actually when you're in the supine position for our overhead pull. Meet me there, arms up on top. And here we go, lower the weight. So whenever your core gets challenged and you get to that end range, your body's gonna want to try to help you get into whatever position you're trying to get to. Your goal is to get to that end range without having other muscle groups try to take over, such as your low back. So keep your abs tight, especially on these overhead pulls. Feel that end range where you still have nice control over your core, activating the lats, but you're not arching your back, and you don't want any rib flare. Keep going, team. You got 3, 2, 1, transition quick. And we're going into our second set of tricep kickbacks. And then we will have our second set of tricep push-ups. How are we feeling? We do have a break coming up, so don't worry. Okay, come up into that Bent over position again. Okay, elbows up, tricep kickbacks. Really take your time. 10 to 12 solid reps. Hello, hello. I love when you guys are active in the chat. Always good to connect and say hello. Great job. Now, just like we did with that row, same thing here. Try to give me that little extra time on top. Pause, squeeze, slowly release. Those little extra seconds, as we did learn in our tempo strength, where you can connect mind to muscle, those isometric holds, make a big difference. Good. See if you can get a couple more in. And done. I'm going to put my weights back in, just getting ready for our second block. And we have tricep push-ups. I did mention I would show you. Second set on the floor. Go ahead and meet me down. So remember, bench or floor, knees or toes for sure. All right, begin. Come down, tuck the chin, push up. Inhale, exhale. Good, knees just graze the floor. You can also do kind of a hybrid where you come down to the knees and then you can push up on the toes. You can stay on your knees. That is the beautiful thing about options. I want you guys to feel empowered that any workout that we do together or any workout you do, period, you know how to take options to make it work for your body. Good. Lower, 90-degree angle, press up. Break. Excellent work. All right, team, meet me back on top. Come up, and we're just going to shake it out a little bit. And we're going to take a really nice extended break. So just twist the body side to side. And I'm watching the clock because you're going to be really excited about this. We're taking a longer break than we normally do. You get another full minute starting right now. Plenty of time. I want you to grab a sip of water if you have your water close. And if you don't, you got plenty of time to go run and grab it and come back out. Second block. Okay, same formula, same muscle groups, back and triceps. We're going to start with our back. 2 sets, drop set option of taking the weight down. Notice we kind of naturally drop the weight from 2 to 1 in the first set, and then dumbbells to body weight for the second exercise. Similar here, we're going to go into 2-arm underhand row, and you got 23 seconds before we start. So underhand row right here, and then this time we're going to drop our weight. We're going to go into lateral raise and with an extension to really activate those rear delts. All right, 10 seconds, team. Meet me there. And we are going to get after our next block. So we have underhand row starting right now. So bend over at those hips. Underhand, which means our biceps are going to help us just a little bit more in the second block. Same goal, 10 to 12 reps. Good, focusing on form, focusing on the glutes supporting your body. So as my weights drop forward, I feel my glutes help activate me. Your glutes are helping support and almost catch you so that you don't fall forward. Good. All right, see if you can get 1 to 2 more reps here, nice and controlled. And then we are going to drop our weight down. I highly recommend. Go ahead and take some weight off. And we're going to go into those lateral to extension shoulder raises. So drop that weight. You got 20 seconds. You're going to become a master at weight transfer from drop set strength workouts. Okay, here we go. Lateral, so 90 degrees, then kick it out to the side, bring it in, and bring it back down. Angles are everything in this workout, from how we position our hand to right here. I'll show you from the side. I'm keeping my elbows in 90 degrees. I press out, and I keep it at shoulder height. Good, you're almost there. Being a smaller muscle group, so targeting upper back, rear delts, so back of the shoulders, you definitely want to make sure you took some weight off. Nice job. Just so you know what's coming, we are going to go into skull crushers next using our bench. Meet me there. Chances are you may want to use the weight that you already have. Otherwise, you can definitely drop it, or excuse me, you can definitely bring it up a little bit, depending upon where you're at strength-wise. But meet me on your bench, or you can do this on the floor. And we have skull crushers. So second block, Start when you're ready. We're coming down. Both arms moving same time, but have independent weights in each hand. And we're doing a neutral grip. So I want your palms facing each other. And again, angles are everything. Draw that 90 degrees and then exhale and press overhead. You guys are doing so good. I'm excited because this switch up from what we've been doing is going to be amazing for our bodies. You're also ready for that 10 to 12 rep range because I feel confident you know what weight to select. And if you're just jumping in fresh, working out with us for the first time, don't worry. Just start slow. I highly encourage you go less weight to begin. All right, you guys, transition is quick. I do recommend you place your dumbbells back in so that we're ready for our back row set. Okay, we're gonna do elbow plank drops. If you've never done these before, get ready. Come down into an elbow plank. And here we go. You're gonna lower your body by coming forward and pressing up. Think about almost a seesaw coming forward and back. So drop over your body, over your hands. So my body weight comes forward. My elbows stay in by my side. Yes, you can be on your knees. Another option, if you are just completely fatigued, you can bend down, press up. Good, a lot of options here for this elbow drop. You got 10 more seconds. Otherwise, on the toes and just push through. These are challenging sets, so effective. Okay, you made it. Go ahead and jump up. Quick transition. We're going back to underhand row. So add that weight back on. Determine if you're going to the same rep range, same weight that you selected on the first set, or if you are adding on, dropping some off. Totally individual, up to you. Underhand, here we go. Now, I know you guys are probably start to understand now from all of our strength training what muscle groups work together and which ones are opposing. But in case you're not aware, I actually am very strategic also with these workouts that we're doing because they're opposing muscle groups. So while our back is training, our triceps are breaking. So that's another really strategic move for today's workout so that you get extended breaks on your muscle groups between drop sets. Good. Do you ever notice you can actually create a straight line? Go ahead and transition with me now. Take some weight off. Okay, 90-90 lateral raise to extension. And I've timed it out quite a bit. It's usually, you can get it done in 15 seconds with 5 seconds to spare. Here we go. Elbows out. Press it out. Now, another thing with this move specifically, if you don't feel like you have the mobility or you feel like you're pulling on your neck too much or it really bothers your shoulders, do this with body weight and work on range of motion. Think about reaching out through your elbows, then stabilize, press out, feel the back of the shoulders, come back in and down. There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing body weight and working through each pattern to create more mobility, then add weight. You're gonna see really good results actually if you do that. Take the time. Great job. All right, to the bench. Are you ready, team? Skull crushers. Let's do it. Second set. Arms up at those straight position right over the shoulders. You're gonna come down to a 90-degree position. And let's begin. Inhale and then exhale. Again, the transitions are quick, which might create an energy that has you feeling like you're moving really fast. But once you get in position, really try your best to slow down and control that movement. And I want palms facing each other, elbows in at your side, stopping at 90 degrees. And that is just so we really keep a good time under tension. When you drop lower than 90, you tend to take a little bit of that tension off your tricep specifically, so that's why we stay in that range. Finish your last one. All right, low plank elbow drops. Challenging, but aren't all the good ones the most challenging? At least the exercises that produce exceptional results are. All right, you guys, get in position. I like to do these specifically on the floor elbows, core tight, drop it down. 10 to 12. You're like, did you say 5? No, 10 to 12. Try your best. So I inhale, tuck my chin, exhale, push it on up. Good. I have a good feeling that these are gonna be new for some of you guys. So then drop to the knees if you feel like starting to fatigue too much. The goal obviously is your tricep. Also the goal, keep your chin tucked, core tight. 5 seconds. Can you get 1 or 2 more? And done. Nice work. All right, let's pop up. We are gonna stretch. The other thing that is really important in this series to me is that we have enough time. So I'm always gonna save 3 to 4 minutes at the end, just like we warm up, to stretch out. That way you are ready to go, not only for the rest of your day, but also for your next workout. So go ahead and take your hands behind your back. And if your heart rate's high, you can give me a little bit of a step touch to cool it down together. But what you have ahead, so this is the first split we're doing in this series, but we're gonna hit every single muscle group in our body, and that way you can stack workouts. But it's great in this first week. Focus on small bite-sized pieces. Take those legs wide. Drop down. We're stretching through that anterior delt. Great job. And then I'm also gonna use the bench. Now the stretches that we do right here are great for you to do tomorrow, the next day, every day, but especially when you're sore in these specific muscle groups. So what I just did in those first 2 is I opened up our chest a little bit more and the front of our shoulders, and now we're gonna stretch through our triceps and our back. Now, I like to use my bench to stretch through my lats. You can also do this if you have something to grip onto where you can get height, but this gives you a little bit more leverage. We're gonna do 1 arm at a time. So come down into a child's pose and stretching out first side, your lat muscle, and then think about your palm. Now, if you go palm down, that's gonna be a little bit of the easier route. Thumb up, a little harder. Full rotation, palm up towards the ceiling, is the most challenging because you're opening up through that shoulder joint. Good, go ahead and switch. Nice work. Very nice job. Now, I always love seeing everybody live because I get all of that energy and I get to know you guys really well. However, if you're doing this on replay, please know that if you drop a comment, I get to know you just the same. So if you enjoyed it, if you have questions, always utilize that comment section because I do come back. All right, go ahead and take both hands now on your bench and sink back. Now, when you're in this double arm position, we're gonna rotate a little bit side to side. And I want you to feel that stretch all the way through your lats. Good, and if you feel extremely tight, thank your body for giving you that feedback because that means this is something you're gonna prioritize and it's only gonna help you get better and better results. Mobility is magic. All right, go ahead and shake it out a little bit. And now we're gonna get in the triceps. This next one, you can also do by placing your elbow on a wall, but we're gonna take 1 arm at a time just like we did with our lats. I want you to place just above your elbow. And same thing, you're just gonna sink back. So you're gonna use, this is actually great if you do have tight shoulders because you can use the leverage of your bench or wall to help you get into that tricep stretch. Great job, switch. Other elbow up, sink back. Very, very nice. And just like the warm-up, if you have more time to stretch, there are a lot of options. 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We did a 10 and 10 that's full body that I highly recommend. And I always go back and link videos for you guys to check out. All right, great work. Go ahead and come to the side. We use our last couple seconds. Now, stretching out the chest is also really great to help support your back day because the more flexible your chest is, the more you're able to get into your lats even better. So it's definitely stretching out your chest is always a good idea. Go ahead and switch. So you can switch sides or watch. You can also do this on the floor, stretching through your chest. Just keep those hips square. Rotate through your upper body. All right, go ahead and stand up. Meet me on top. Hands behind your back. We did this as one of our warm-up moves, and I love this stretch. Chest, and then roll those shoulders back. Awesome job. Okay, give me one big deep breath in with the biggest smile on your face. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, and put your hands together. I'm always cheering you on. I hope you are cheering yourself on because showing up, pushing play, and doing the work is going to get you to your results as long as you do it consistently. Now, consistently, you can come and join me every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which means I will be back this Thursday coming up, and I have a really great session, so mark your calendars, where we're gonna go over knee support and go through how to lunge with proper form. It's been something that a lot of you have suggested to me, so we're gonna do it on Thursday. So whether I see you live or in the replay, I will see you then. So have a great rest of your day and definitely drink some water, stretch out more. See you guys Thursday. Yay, drone. Always good to see you.